Dogs are amazing creatures. Among them there are very devoted breeds. Sometimes animals do things that cause admiration and are explained only by devotion and courage. In this video you will see hero dogs. It is worth noting that life-saving pets are found among different breeds and even mongrels. But there are also recognized leaders, for example, the German Shepherd. Giant Schnauzer Dobby. Loyal dog breeds are not uncommon. Dobby was driving in a car with his owner when the car lost control and crashed into a tree on the side of the road. The night road was deserted. There was no one to help the driver. The dog got out of the car and rushed along the road. At the nearest gas station, he began to bark, tried to grab the tanker by his clothes, but everyone shied away from the huge dog in fear. Finally someone realized that the matter was unclean. The dog would not just behave inappropriately. Rescuers were called and Dobby led them to the scene of the accident. Everything ended well. The owner was sent to the hospital. Dorado Retriever. Each dog loves its owner. It is not possible to single out the most devoted breeds of dogs. You can only tell amazing stories, and here's another one. September 11, 2001, when they sent the plane into the building of the World Trade Center. At the time of the disaster, a disabled person with his guide dog Dorado was working on the 71st floor. The owner realized that he would not be able to get out quickly and decided to save the dog, sent the dog away from him. In a panic, the retriever was blown down by a stream of people. What was the surprise of the owner, when after a few minutes he felt that Dorado was poking his nose into his knees? The faithful dog returned to save the owner. For more than an hour, the disabled person followed the dog down, where they were met by rescuers. Soon the building collapsed, but the dog managed to save the disabled owner. Shepherd Julbars. In 1941, together with his owner, the German Shepherd Julbars went to the front. More than once Julbars paved the way through minefields, and when the war returned to Europe, the dog took part in operations to save cultural property. Leaving Prague, the Nazis decided to blow up the beautiful city. Along with the ancient castles, innocent civilians were supposed to die. There was very little time. The sappers worked tirelessly, but the mining system was so ingenious that the soldiers could not find all the explosives. Four-legged friends came to the rescue. Julbars especially excelled. The dog worked quickly and accurately, showed the miners and raced on. In Prague he found hundreds of dangerous bookmarks, thereby saving the city and civilians from the explosion. Later, the hero dog took part in the victory parade and received the Medal for Military Merit. Labrador Mashik. Mashik and his owner live on a hunting cordon. Once the owner of Mashik led two novice hunters along winter paths, and more experienced hunters scattered in different directions. A snowstorm arose, so we stopped for the night in a hunting lodge. In the middle of the night Mashik scratched restlessly at the door. The hunter released the dog, and he disappeared into the stormy darkness. After some time, the dog rushed back and began to call the owner with a loud bark. People who hurried after the dog saw a terrible picture by the light of flashlights. One of the lone hunters, getting lost during a blizzard, fell into a deep ravine. Catching a ski on a tree trunk on a slope, he hung down. His leg was broken. The man could not get out on his own, and if he fell down, he would definitely break on the sharp boulders at the bottom of the crevice. People did not know how to help the hunter in trouble. It was dark, the snow was falling, and Mashik grabbed the rope hanging on the belt of one of the people with his teeth, and carefully, falling on all four paws, crawled down the slope. With the help of the rope he got into the hunter's misfortune was pulled up and provided with the necessary assistance, so Mashik saved the man, risking his life. There are many stories about the heroic devotion of dogs. These amazing creatures are ready to be next to a person not only in joy, but also in critical situations.